Hey guys, it's Tia from Tarot by Tia, and I'm back with another video. You might recognize this one if you were in the live. I just accidentally made it live and just did decide not to fix it. So anyway, this is an energy check-in for you guys. It's gonna be kind of like a general reading, sort of, kind of a little bit. And we're just gonna see what's going on for you guys, and we're gonna give advice for that. Anyway, 1, 2, and 3. If you guys need more time, you can pause the video, and I will always be here for you when you get back. Deck number 1, we're gonna do an energy check-in for you guys. What's going on for you guys in general? What do you need to watch out for? You guys are the mirror. You guys might need to watch out for your mental health. Make sure you're taking care of, you know, if you have a lot of negative self-talk or anything like that, you're highly critical of yourself, you might need to address that. If you need professional help, do not be afraid to get it. Come on. There we go. I want you to cooperate with me, please. Try again. Thank you. All right. So don't forget, this is not a personal reading of the book. It's very personal for a lot of you. If I say anything that you feel like resonates, just get a second opinion from a professional before you take any steps in your life. Use your own discernment. If nothing resonates, that's fine as well. Even though this is going to say February, you can get a reading or you can get a message from this whenever you come across it. This reading is timeless. During deck number 2, something in deck number 2 might be of interest to you guys. There goes the Page of Cups, 3 of Swords, and 2 cards came out. Yeah, I'm feeling like you guys might be having a hard time or have had a hard time over the last year, 6 months, 3 months, and you might feel burdened or stressed out. Things might feel heavy. You might find yourself acting maybe out of character, a little bit erratic, and you guys it's feeling like maybe there was an emotional loss, heartbreak, and it's still stressing you guys out. And it looks like it's building up too, because the Page of Cups is the beginning, and then we move on to the 3, the 7, and the 10. So it feels like, and these are different suits. So whatever this is, I feel like it's affecting you not just emotionally, but mentally. And if you're not careful, it can affect you physically as well. You guys may feel like you are abandoned by someone. You may feel like somebody like left you behind, or something left you behind. Maybe it was a job. Maybe it was um somebody that passed on, or maybe it was a pet. Anything could cause this kind of emotional situation that you've been dealing with for a while. Maybe you feel like there was somebody who got away from you. There was the world card. The world card keeps coming out. Maybe there's things going on in the world that are causing you to feel stressed out. And when I say the world card keeps coming out, I'm talking about in other readings, the world card keeps coming out. So I feel like maybe just like maybe you were disillusioned by things going on the news, um, or that you see like around you, and then you might feel like you're dissociating even. And if you need assistance, please find it because emotional distress can cause you to have physical symptoms. Even though the Ten of Wands is a 10 and it does signify the end of a cycle, what do you want to feel like and look like when that cycle is over? Especially since the Ten of Wands is a card of like stress and being overburdened. So I feel like you have to address your stress in a healthy way. Maybe exercising, get vitamins and supplements, please. If you do need a professional, go get one, go seek one, go talk to one. Ten of Wands is just the Knight of Cups. Could not talk. Try not to drink your problems away. Okay, because yeah, don't drink your problems away. The Queen and the Fool at the top of the deck. Don't be foolish. I feel like if you continue to drink, if you are like partaking in substances, it is aggravating whatever is going on with you emotionally and mentally. If you have a legitimate's not the right word. If you have an addiction, it's time to seek assistance with it. Eight of Cups, Temperance. To me, here it's coming off as a doctor. Look at this person and how they're dressed. Just might. You might find somebody who feels like a guardian angel. I feel like you guys have been on a long journey. Both of these cards look like they're in very similar backgrounds. It's a lot of water. You might find benefit in talking to a spiritual advisor, and whatever your denomination is, whatever you do, it might be beneficial to go talk to somebody. If you are somebody who believes in, spiritual baths and stuff, it might be beneficial for you to start putting yourself on a regimen of like cleansing, protection, and healing baths. Like cleansing first, protection and healing, however you feel you need to do those, whatever order you feel like you need to do them in. And you can't get these from people who are legitimate. I feel like you guys can use your own discernment to find somebody who is legitimate. I also feel like you guys might be the empaths, the people who are neurodivergent, people who might be hypervigilant, maybe even have, other things like PTSD and stuff like that. Um, I feel like you guys have had a hard time for a long time, and it's like really wearing on you. I feel like maybe you might have felt like somebody took your personal power away when they walked away. And I'm not feeling like revenge is a good thing for you guys to take. I'm feeling like, if you feel like, I feel like some of your actions have had consequences, and you would know if you guys are playing victim on that. Some of you guys might have stayed in that mode for so long that it's become a mindset. Some of you guys, like, that's not for everybody. That's like for a few of you, but some of you guys like have a lot of stress and heartbreak and stuff that um really does wear on your body, and it's going to continue to do that until you address it. Four of Cups. Okay, so you guys might be ignoring this and have been ignoring this for a while. This person on this card may have been given a gift from God that they have torn out and decided they didn't want it for whatever reason. This to me always comes off as like petty behavior, especially with this card down here. And this is for it. This feels like it's for somebody specific. So take what resonates and leave the rest. You would know if you just have a lot of stress and heartbreak and you're just healing, and you would know if you have poor impulse control and maybe you are petty, and I'm hearing dishonest and disagreeable and just unkind and kind of a jerk in the past. Um, and that's all catching up with you. You would know which one you are. This reminds me of somebody who recently we were at a party and he was like, I can be an asshole. He said that to me. And I was like, okay, you have to listen to what people say. And I had to learn that lesson myself as well, where if they tell you they can be an asshole, then they can be an asshole, leave them alone. Because they're telling you who they are. And I think it was Maya Angelou. If someone shows you or tells you who they are, believe them. I've decided to believe him, you know. And that could also be advice for you guys if you're dealing with somebody like this. It might be time to let them go. Do again what you feel like you need to do. Don't know why I repeat that, but you know, if there's somebody who is just intentionally hard to please, might be time to let them go, might be time to move away from that, because their actions, this is also true for me, that person's actions directly led to me having like more stress than I needed. And I feel like that's relevant for some of you out there. Whatever the situation is, I feel like it's leading to you having more stress than you need. Eight of Wands. So somebody might intentionally be like physically in your environment, you know, not wanting to see you succeed, not wanting to see you go forward and do whatever you want to do. And if this is a marriage, I feel like this could go both ways, where you could be the person who is on the side where the assholery happened, or you could be on the other side where this is what happened to you. Again, this is where you have to use your own discernment and take what you need to take from this to get the message that is relevant to you. King of Cups. This to me in this deck is the King of Cups. This is something that he would do, where he would pour out his blessings. Oh, the devil is here with the Five of Cups. This could have been a codependent relationship where you felt chained to somebody or somebody felt chained to you. And the reason why I feel the need to continue to go, okay, it could be you or them, is because I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like I get to keep saying that because that's what I'm gonna say. To me, the around the devil, I'm not sure if you guys can see there's like demons. I feel like somebody in this situation may have been battling addiction. They may have been battling their own demons, and they allowed those behaviors to cause you guys stress, difficulty, heartbreak, and I feel like some of you left this person behind, and good for you, because that was causing you, like I keep saying, more stress than you needed. And you would know if you're the one who was addicted, and um like, you just keep hearing spending all of the money on drugs and not paying attention to your partner. I feel like some people here were, like, trying to make it work, and, like, really trying hard to, like, please somebody, but this person kept pouring out the cups. It's like, "Okay, let's go to therapy. Okay, let's try this. Let's try that. Let's try this. Let's take a break, or let's start over," or whatever. And I feel like the other party was like, "No, no, 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 no. I don't want to do that." And I'm seeing two paths diverge, where one party is going off on this way, one is going on this way, but this is relevant for both of them, where the party that's acting the victim is having this 10 of wands, and the other party is also having the 10 of wands, but one party is justified, another party is not. So again, just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Why did I say Knight of Swords? Ah, that is Knight of Swords. Never mind. Yeah, I'm feeling like there was poor impulse control. There might have been fuck boy energy going on. Both of these knights together are not, they're the least mature knights in the deck. One, this to me always gives like ADHD vibes, because this to me is, this is one of the sword family, and the sword family kind of deals with the mind, um, the internet, things that go through the air, and the Knight of Wands, it has a notorious reputation for being a fuckboy. The Knight of Swords also is coming off as a liar. So I feel like I'm going to talk to the people who aren't playing victim, who just had this heartbreak and are trying to heal through it. I feel like it's still affecting you guys, and if you need help, you need to go ahead and seek assistance. Um, some of you guys are already to the point where you're kind of emotionally healing a little bit, but try not to drink too much. Seek professional help. Talk to somebody when you need to. Um, if you can, try to avoid the person that you were dealing with in the past, because I am seeing them still kind of being who they were before. But I was hearing health, and I was hearing mental health. I feel like you guys need to go ahead, and I just keep saying, I keep hearing it, just address it, because it can build up and it can become, something more serious. So, what is the advice for the secret? I think I already gave it, but if there's any more, we're going to see if we can get that. It's weird. King of Wands, Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles. How very interesting. And there goes the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Weird. Oh, but there goes also the Chariot card. So I'm hearing do not cast your pearls among swine. I feel like this King of Wands person may have been the person that you're dealing with. And I feel like they might want to come back around again with the six here. I'm seeing the Seven of Cups as make good choices with this situation because I don't feel like this person has changed. I feel this person is still the same greedy person. I do feel like they're still holding on to you guys. I'm just shuffling because it helps me think. Um, if you have kids with this person, I feel like the advice is to be as like generous and kind with them as you can be. Don't overgive. Don't um undergive. Like do whatever it is that you feel like you need to do. Follow whatever. If you have a court order with this person, follow whatever the court order says. Don't like don't allow this person to bait you because I don't feel like they've given up. It's just a process. Let me do that. Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel this person, if they come back around again, they're only gonna want to like tie you up. They're only gonna want to. It's gonna be a nightmare. They're only gonna want to tie you up. They're only gonna want to. They're only gonna continue to cause this like emotional abandonment feeling. So the advice here to me would be to hold back. Just interact with them as much as you need to. Say as little as you can. Don't let them bait you. Don't let them drag you back in. I do feel like this person's not over it. They're not. They don't want to let you go, and definitely just like focus on yourself. Keep what because I feel like you guys are overgivers. So keep your resources to yourself. This person I feel like had their opportunity. This person could be a fire sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like this person had their chance and they blew it. I feel like they reminisce about the past. They might even want to come back around again because they feel like they made a mistake. And yeah, I just don't feel like they've changed any. The the King of Wands is the least mature king in the deck. So for you guys, it's like hold back from this person. Just do what just enough. Don't overgive, don't overshare. This person really isn't your friend. Um and they haven't really changed that much. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Deck number 2, you guys are the K. Tell World Green Adventuring. You guys might need to go through your wallet or your purse and take your leafy green bills out and turn them all heads up. With the face, it's going the same way. You might need to pray over your money. 23rd, it's almost fun. And then put it back in your wallet with all the heads up toward the opening of the wallet. I don't know why I saw that in my mind, but that I feel like would help you guys to clear up something going on with your money. But we're doing an energy check-in for the Seekers of deck number 2. Okay. This deck is kind of jumpy. The Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands came out. That is coming off as communication. You guys could be people who have a lot of clout. At the Hierophant. Okay, so are you guys emotional? I don't want to say emotional speakers. Are you guys motivational speakers? Or somebody on a stage or somebody with like a lot of stuff going on social media? One thing that I'm hearing is you guys need to watch your inboxes, look at your emails, set up an email so that you can work. Um, it's like a an email that people can reach you for, so they can work with you. Emails where you can get sponsorships. You might want to set up wish lists as well, because I'm seeing you guys with the star card having some kind of, you could be influencers, you could be actors, you could be somebody in commercials, have a big YouTube channel, something, because it's coming off as you guys having like this year. You guys could be tourists, people, because I'm seeing the Hierophant with the star card as like money through your social media, your social network. Aquarius is a card of like humanitarian things, and it can be kind of about social media because it's the star. Wish upon a star, or when we talk about actors, we call them stars. So why is the Queen of Cups here? You guys could be the Queen of Cups, or you could be dealing with a Queen of Cups kind of person, somebody who is very intuitive, somebody who is very connected to, because she's surrounded by water. Somebody who is very spiritual. This can also be. Are you guys like spiritual leaders or something? I'm getting like you guys having a lot of. Let me look at this first more. Queen of. Oh, there goes the cup of the cup of threes. The three of cups. God, I've been over here for like 3 hours, so I'm getting like a little bit drained. But I feel like you guys, especially with these cards, like have a lot of messages or a lot of videos or online, like you something. I feel like you guys are very popular somewhere, somehow, some shape, some form. And I'm feeling like you guys need to focus on your social media presence. Why is the Hierophant here though? Like, I'm gonna put this over here because that is too perfect. But why is the Hierophant here? The Hierophant can be a card of institutions, um, doing things the traditional way, traditions. It can be spiritual because on the original card, there's like a religious figure and two worshipers down below. It can indicate like marriage, marrying spiritual marriage, where maybe you're like married or you've got like a wife or some kind of soulmate on like a different, somebody who's distant from you, whether that be physically or you don't know this person necessarily, but like dream about them. Because when it comes to like twin flame and soulmate stuff, if the Empress and the Emperor come out with the Hierophant card, that's coming off as like spiritual marriage, where this person is like a soulmate in that capacity. You guys might like pizza. You might end up being in a pizza commercial. I don't know if you guys can see up here at the top these like triangles with these red things on them always look like pizza to me. You might be reconnecting to your spiritual roots. You may have witches, Wiccans, people who used to do work in your family. This person is, they have Red can be power, personal power in tarot. And this person has it on their shoulders, they have it around their waist, they have it around their knees and their feet. So this person, um, somebody with a lot of control over their life, somebody who can maybe even call things down. So I feel like you guys, you might be a little witchy yourselves. Did I shuffle this like I was supposed to? One more time. The Empress. So you guys might also, I'm hearing the name of the card from this deck. It's called Calling in Your Soulmate. You might, over the next 4 weeks, be focused or have like this person in your sphere. You might have met them through social media. The Empress, she might be having a hard time. Um, but I do feel like she's the end goal. She's like the goal here with the World card. Why the Five of Cups? The Five of Cups keeps coming out with her. I don't know why. I'm gonna go ahead and pull those out. I only wanted to kind of do one, but I'll keep that. She might be, you might be seeing her in her Queen of Cups type of era. Or you could be the Empress, and yeah, or you could be the Emperor and she's your Empress. I feel like you do focus on empowering yourself as well because right here, you can see how she's in the gray and she's covered in red and gold. She's like covered in red. So I feel like you guys are doing something. It could be something that you're doing that can help you, especially if it's through social media, to help you stop working for institutions, start working for yourself, especially if it comes through like sponsorships or if it comes through messages through social media, that can help you end things with institutions or things like that. But this is really kind of coming off as a spiritual connection to someone that you may have met through social media. Like if the Star card and the Three of Cups weren't here, I would be getting a different message. The Star card with the Page of Swords, which can be messages over the internet, along with the Eight of Wands, which can be messages over the internet, is like coming off as messages through the internet with the Empress. Huh. I'm hearing this song by Anastasia called Seasons Change. And see if I can find that and put that in the description box below. Just looking like seasons changing here. And with this card, it's coming off as something majorly changing with this person. Okay. Last time. Six of Wands. So it's like some kind of victory with this person. You might like break the ice with this person. Somebody might be breaking the ice with you. Six of Wands is like moving victoriously forward. So I feel like if you take a leap of faith toward this person, I feel like there's some kind of like victory, some kind of happiness, like a battle being won, especially if you were conflicted, because the Five of Wands is about being conflicted or having conflicting interests. And then the Six of Wands is about like overcoming that and being kind of victorious. So I feel like if you take a leap of faith toward this person, I don't think you're going to come away with um well, there goes the magician. I don't think you're going to have difficulty. I mean, I feel like you guys feel like this person might break your heart. Or you're just like in your head about this a lot. But I don't feel this person is going to hurt you. I feel like things are gonna work out. Whatever you manifested here, try not to. I feel like you guys can think things into existence. Try to think difficult things into existence because I feel like you guys overthink. So be mindful of how your thoughts, where your thoughts are training toward. Okay, so whatever you've got going through. So even if you're not like a big person on social media, check your LinkedIn to see if you've got messages from somebody who might want to offer you something like a job. Even if it's like a recruiter, you don't like recruiters, just try and like kind of be sort of a little bit open there and respond. Use your own discernment. Now, if it feels too good to be true, do your own research and see if it actually is too good to be true. But yeah. This is also like the sun and the moon. The star in the background, it looks like a moon to me. Or a planet with several moons. I don't know if you can see those moons above that star. It's looking like maybe some illumination or something. You might get information that you can use really. I wanted to say really well, but that's not what I wanted to say. Well, what came out was really well, but what I wanted to say was that you can use it comes to you at a time where you can really use it, is what I wanted to say. My brain is fried. It can also help you come out of this like indecision. Somebody may also unblock you on social media that you have been wanting to talk to for a while or needed clarity from. King of Swords. Six of Cups. Page of Wheels. Okay, so it could be somebody from your past. There goes the Five of Wands. Um, Try not to go back and forth too much between, well, what should I do, or should I do this, or should I not do this? Um, if it were me, I would do it. But like I said before, use your own discernment. You know more about your life than I do. With the King of Swords here, definitely um use your own discernment, like use your logic. Whatever this is, I do feel like it's a cycle that can end. I feel like you guys spend a lot of time in this like dark energy. It's giving like Capricorn or Scorpio vibes opposed to a Leo or Libra nature. Because Capricorns are ruled by Saturn. And we unfortunately kind of have a hard life because Saturn is such a heavy energy, but so is Pluto. Pluto is also a heavy energy. So you may have had a hard upbringing or a hard way of it, a hard way, and you're kind of like trying to get out of this darkness toward this light, and it's kind of like um that might be why this card is here with such a beautiful woman. It's like, okay, am I good enough for this? Doesn't matter. If what you like, if you think you're not good enough for it, I feel like you actually are, even though you kind of feel like you're not. My timer has stopped. I'm gonna try and wrap this up because I am getting tired. Doing readings is very draining. Is there anything else that I can see? Definitely try and stay open on your social media. Focus on it. I feel like if you put more energy into it, you will reap benefits and you'll have a victory. I feel like the queen of why do I want to call her queen? The Empress is coming on. She's like in her Queen of Cups vibes. I feel like that might be for you guys as well to I feel like you're dealing with an Empress. Um anyway, I feel like if you listen to your intuition, you'll get the answers that you're seeking, whatever the question is. I feel like you guys are already very intuitive and you already have an inkling about what's going on, and you just kind of need to follow your gut, whatever your gut is telling you. And I feel like if you take the leap of faith toward this person, there'll be this world, which is a happy ending, which is kind of bringing this Five of Cups to an end. The Hierophant is kind of, uh-oh, coming off as maybe some conventional things that you have to deal with. Because the Empress tends to not be a very conventional person. She's very creative. She's very like flowing, and she's very Venusian. She's very like free-ish. And there may also be a significance of sunflowers here, where that could help you to identify this person or help you to like just have confirmation. But yeah, actually, the Hierophant feels like maybe some old stagnant ways of thinking that you might have to deal with to step into this connection with this person. You may also want to look at your birth chart and see what you have in Leo and what you have in Aquarius. This person that you're dealing with could also have things in Leo and things in Aquarius. Okay. But the Six of Cups also is coming up as like a soulmate thing. Wheel of Fortune, it can turn in your favor, it can turn in the other way. In this case, I feel like you have to follow your intuition to see, you have to follow your intuition to have it turn in your favor. I'm hungry. We're going to see what the advice is. I think I already got some of it, but we're going to see if there's more that I can tell you what the advice might be for you guys over the next 4 weeks. The Hermit. Are you guys Virgos? Now, every time I see this card, I see polk salad down here at the bottom. These plants to me look like polk salad, but I'm from the South, so maybe that's just me. Judgment card. Oh, death. Okay, so a lot of Scorpio energy here. God damn it. Are you guys gonna get all you guys just got yep. You guys just got all of the major kind of cards here, which is very, very strange. This could be like a life-changing thing, something that's like an exclamation point instead of a period. Because to me, minor kind of cards are like everyday things, mundane things that happen. You get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, take a shower, whatever. That's like minor kind of cards that are like, you know, just regular sentences. But this is like screaming at you. With the Emperor and the Empress coming out together, I feel like this is some soulmate stuff. Um, that you guys are dealing with. The advice, though, as advice, it's coming off as something that could, it's like you're at an impasse. You could go one way or you can go the other. Judgment card is coming off as awareness. In one of my other decks, it was cold awareness. It's also like resurrection. On the original Waite Tarot deck, it's a card of there's people on it, and there's like the Archangel Gabriel blowing the horn and calling people from the dead to go up to heaven, right? So maybe in your life you felt like certain parts of your life were dead, certain parts of your life were done. Um, Something feels like it's coming back around again, reawakening, coming back to life. What is the Judgment card doing here? You could also be somebody with Aries, Virgo, big Scorpio vibes. You could also have Libra placements. Come on, man. There we go. You might have an affinity with, yeah, starting over again. So maybe, since this is the Ace of Cups, maybe you guys are feeling like you could start something new, especially if we're talking about the Empress. Um, I've been getting that maybe you've been watching my videos for a little while. And I don't normally see this because my viewers tend to be women. But you could be like this man on this card with a beard. I just imagine he has long hair. So if you've been watching my videos recently and you are a man with beard and long hair, welcome. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't hesitate to leave comments. I like comments. There it goes again with the star card. Um, you guys might be hopelessly I don't want to say in love, but like intrigued by somebody. But this keeps coming off to me as like somebody with clout or social media. I don't know why I want to say social media because you could be somebody who has clout elsewhere, but it really feels like you guys have some kind of stardom, or you might have like something about you that is just like bright. Um, if you are the kind of person who does have a social media platform, I do feel like you really need to revive it. You need to look at it. You need to make sure that you're paying attention to it, putting energy into it, because I feel like that can just make you not just well known, but eventually it can make you like a legitimate star. What is that guy's name? Patrick somebody. I think his name was Patrick somebody. I can't remember his last name. Where he's a big makeup artist, but he made his name on YouTube, or Mr. Beast, or my kids like this lady called Azzyland, although I kind of got them from watching her too much because she's kind of adult sometimes. But I just feel like you guys can be very, very popular. You could already be popular online. So maybe this could be like confirmation for you guys that this pile is for you. Death is a card of transformation, and you guys may have gone through many transformations over your life. So if you do have Pluto like prominent in your chart somewhere, if you've got Scorpio placements, you definitely experience transformation a lot. I'm also seeing Pisces. I'm seeing Virgo. I think I already said Virgo, but Pisces and Aquarius come out again. Also Libra with these. I'm seeing these two cups as the scales. You guys won't be afraid to transform again because it's so painful. But Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? Okay. Give me a answer here. So put these back. Just hard. Just put them back. You may be tempted to do nothing. What is going on? Maybe tempted to do nothing. Maybe tempted to like let this bypass you. And you can if you want to. But I'm not really seeing that as a it's coming up as like a soul thing. And it keeps coming up as having to do something like with the either was it Queen of Cups last time? Yeah, Queen of Cups or Queen of Pentacles is coming off as the Empress being in the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Cups energy, where maybe you're just intimidated by her. Maybe you feel like you're stuck in your ways and you crying over spilled milk, where this person doesn't have a lot of personal power in this card. Because all this person really has down here is this red ribbon, and that, like I said before, red was the color of power. I don't know if you guys just don't feel good enough, or if you feel like something about her is not good enough for you. I'm just saying him and her because that's what they're depicted as on the card. Just take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. This is the temptation to like let this person walk away. I personally would not do that. But again, you do whatever you feel like you need to do to be comfortable and happy and get what you want out of life. Six of Cups and the World card came out again. It really feels like this is a soulmate thing. And I hate saying that because people are going, oh my God, my soulmate is going to be here. It's going to be great all the time. It's going to be happy all the time. And I'm being compelled to say it can be. But most of the time, my experience, soulmates are here to make you help you grow and help you learn those lessons. And what is the best thing, the best teacher? It's pain. But it doesn't always have to be. If you take whatever steps you were guided to take, you can avoid the pain and learn the lesson before you're forced to learn it and have a tower moment. The Hermit can be about guidance. On the original card, the person um on the card is like in this, like the background is kind of dark, and the person is like they have a lantern and all they have is that one light, and they're kind of like being guided by that one light, and they're allowing that to get them through the darkness. Um, so the advice there is feeling like follow your intuition, you know? And sometimes following your intuition is gonna be fucking scary. I know. I definitely understand, but Five of Swords. There might be things here. There may be things here where you feel like, um, okay, okay. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. Is this your nature? Do you have this kind of like feeling where you know that you can be somebody who is codependent and kind of like overly attached? Or maybe there's a fear that you're going to get hurt. Here, Devil card. Devil card has been coming out with the Emperor a lot recently. I feel like there's some way that you can pull it off, though. Let me look at this for a second because there are so many major arcana cards here. It's so very strange. Maybe don't be tempted to fall into old habits. Maybe that's why you feel like maybe it's why it's like you're self-isolating. Maybe you feel like you can be this person, especially if you're very, very self-aware. And it's putting you in this energy of being indecisive. But I mean, it feels like you're a good match to this person. You just kind of have to be mindful of too much of a good thing being a bad thing. And that might explain some things because if you already know that you got the propensity to kind of like be in devil energy, um, I can see why you might be ruminating on that. And that might be kind of why you're mentally conflicted. You could also be a Capricorn, or the person that you're dealing with could be a Capricorn. I resent that because I mean, anyway. Um, you're probably not gonna want to hear this, but the advice is to let it's like it feels like trial by fire. Um, you're gonna kind of the advice would be to let the transformation happen. Um, try not to hold on too tightly to like old ways of thinking. Let this kind of because I feel like the person that you're dealing with can help you clear out a lot of stuff, like a lot of stagnant energy that might be around you. And number is number 15. That's number 9. It's number 20. Number 13. So I feel like you guys can go down this path together. You're gonna have to figure out maybe how to um okay. I'm just having like I'm dissociating right now. Very strange. Um, there are some things that you're gonna have to address. especially if you already know that you have certain behaviors to kind of like deal with, especially if it's like codependency. If you know that you have a tendency to be codependent, I can understand why you might be in the 4 and the 5 and the other 5 and the 2. But I feel like this is an opportunity for you guys to kind of have those cycles close. And I feel like the person that you're dealing with, if she's an empress, I feel like she's probably a healer. Um, but I can also understand, like, if you already know that you have these issues, why you might not want to go toward this person because you already know that you could possibly like consume her and cause harm that you don't want to cause. And I commend you for kind of like, not being that guy who is extremely selfish. But I do feel like this person has this person could walk with you if you allowed them to. But again, do what you feel like is best for you. Like, you know who you are. You know what you can do, and you know what you know about you. So if you feel like you just can't seem to address the issue while kind of being in this person's presence, address this issue with a professional that can help you before you move forward. Because I do kind of feel like could be a beautiful connection, if you are able to deal with whatever issues you might have before you move forward. Um, but it really feels like it could be very good. But with the judgment card here, I do feel like you're already aware. The advice is to continue to be aware, kind of deal with that stuff, and knowing is what do they say, knowing is half the battle or whatever. I do feel like you guys also have affinity with being outside. It could help you go if you go out into nature and meditate, hug a tree, like literally hug a tree. It could help you get out of this like um mental state where you know it could help you put your codependency down. It's kind of like therapy. You can also go to actual therapy and do that. This is so weird. Anyway, allow yourself to be transformed by this person is what I'm seeing. Continue your awareness. Um, Try not to continue toxic mental patterns. And if you're on the other side of this and you're kind of looking in, if you're obsessed with this hermit person, you might need to address that. And that's for like one or two of you there. But I kind of feel like I'm talking to a hermit person who, like a Virgo person. I don't think I feel like I'm talking to a man. I'm just, which is kind of rare for me. But yeah, I just feel like I confused you. I'm sorry if I did. If you guys need more clarity, you can comment below and I will do my best. I am getting to the point where I need to stop doing this because I am tired and hungry. All right, I think I've got one more deck to do. Hope I didn't confuse you guys too much. Follow your intuition. There's so many of you that there could be 2 or 3 different storylines coming together. Anyway, take the rest names through the rest. Deck number 3. I think you guys are gonna be the last one for the day. I don't even know if I'm gonna release this video, but we'll see. I think I should. Well, we'll see. All right, so we want to know what's coming for deck number 3. Nope, this is an energy check-in with advice. So, feels like energy is clinging to my hands. Okay. over the next 4 weeks. I don't know what you want to focus on the most. Okay, remember, this is not a personal reading, although it gets very personal for a lot of you. If you need a personal reading, I'm not doing that this time. The World card and the Emperor. The World keeps coming out. Something about that. Something about that. It could be something going on in our world collectively that we need to be, that we'll all kind of be watching. It's like a big ending. On my deck is the Four of Swords. But yeah, as I was saying, this is not a personal reading, although it gets very personal for a lot of you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, to donate, comment. And if it does resonate, don't try and force it. That's, that's fine. Don't try and force it. Okay. The Emperor coming out as well. And it could indicate the end of an empire. We might, because right now we're watching a lot of things happen in the world. And the United States is going through a Pluto return, which is something that has not been seen. I don't think it's been seen before at all, right? Isn't the United States about 250 years old? Yeah, I think so. And there's this whole thing where empires tend to fall after that amount of time. Um, if they're not solid. I mean, some empires have survived for even longer than that, but they have not been us. Because I think like Britain is old, older than that. Um, but there have been regime changes and big changes that happen. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on to you guys, because I'm sure that's what you're here for. Somebody's empire in your own life might be going through shifts and changes. Make sure you're getting enough rest, getting enough sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a lot of things, mental, emotional um issues. Somebody might be going through their Saturn return. Two of Swords. Two of Swords isn't going to be doing very much here. I feel like maybe somebody is trying to block some kind of change. Somebody is trying to block something from ending, and I don't feel like it's going to work, because the World card is like, it overpowers Two of Swords, in my opinion here. Somebody may be trying to stop it, a relationship from ending. Maybe trying to test, like, lift this. The Four of Swords can be like a break point where, excuse me, where you sit and you meditate and you wait, and like things are kind of like suspended. I feel like I'm hearing the way is over. So the World card is kind of coming off as the underlying energy. Also things going on in the background, big things going on in the background. And I've heard somebody talk about the Two of Swords as like an in-between point. Um, I feel like whatever the hump is, whatever the block is, it's clearing up. Nine of Pentacles keeps coming out as well. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Ah. Hierophant keeps coming out as well. So you guys could be dealing with a relationship. This could also be, what is the King of England's name? I forget his name because who cares? It's coming off as maybe something going on with him that we're watching, him and his wife. That could be the empire that we're watching. Something significant going on there. This could also be a father. Could be somebody with Taurus placements, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and the other one. Very good, the other one is. I'm hearing allies. Um. Oh. Okay. It's coming off as what's going on over there. Um. I'm not sure how YouTube is what YouTube is flagging these days, but it's coming off as allyship. This could be a world conflict. Let's just say that. And people talking to each other, empires coming together to like be allies with each other. Um, Something might be narrowly avoided. You guys might be military people. You might be military people with some clearance and some security, like security clearance, and you might be watching something go down, seeing something coming that the rest of us don't see coming, and not being able to like really share it, kind of like having to keep that to yourself. For some reason, I'm seeing like missiles. I'm seeing like submarines. I am hearing ceasefire. Um, I feel like you guys are like generals or something. Or maybe your dad is, and he's not really able to tell you what's going on. I would not. I would not be surprised if we saw more people allying up, more people, you know, feels a little Cold Warish. This is looking like things falling on people while they're asleep. That's like the most cowardly thing to do. And it's looking like a very emotional outpouring. Yeah, I'm not really sure if you guys are in the military. Oop, that's 4 cards. It's like we're watching this from a distance. This might affect you guys deeply. You might have people who are involved, and you might be trying to work to help them like get closer to you and out and away from the conflict. You might be sending money home. I feel like they're gonna try and spin whatever the situation is. The powers that be are gonna try and spin it. My question was about you guys. What is your main focus? What do you need to watch out for? So maybe this is for you guys. Maybe you are somebody who's like Doctors Without Borders, or I don't know why I'm hearing like freedom fighters. I don't know. It's something like military related. You guys might be military related people. people who are related to the military some way, shape, or form. Journalists, somebody who I'm seeing like cameras. I don't know why I've never seen this before. I'm seeing like camera. This is a cameraman interviewing people, and I'm getting like world conflict. You guys might be people who are like in the fray a lot. You may have relatives who are, and you're like worried about them. I'm also getting some kind of like deep throat sort of thing where somebody might be passing along information, recording information. Like this is coming off as having like a camera in their hat. You guys might be filmmakers who are like creating or documenting something, and you might find that whatever you're documenting gets confiscated by some kind of power, like world power, military or whatever, and all of the information that you've collected and you've like waited and you've watched and you've, you know, done um work to get kind of gets suppressed by some kind of authority who does not want the information to get out. And this doesn't have to be military. This could be like within a family, or it could be within, it could also be, I don't know why I just got so cold. Um Give me 1 second. I was saying not a military thing. It could be within a family, a business, where your stuff is getting blocked. It could be a police brutality thing as well that you never thought you'd witness, never thought that you'd be around. And it may not be you specifically, but you could be watching it from far. And it's like they try to take your phone to get the video. You might like say you can't post it or whatever. The advice, if you do come across this, is to go live on Facebook so that, or go live on some platform so that so other people will see it before they can even think about snatching it out of your hands. So yeah, that's kind of intense. If you guys can, I would like to know what this is. So if you can comment below with that information, I'd be grateful. If you cannot, I understand. What is the advice with the secrets with deck number 3? In situation of any dealing with over the next 4 weeks. This tried to fall off. And this turned over. These are coming off as individual um messages for somebody. And it might suck. It might hurt. It might be something that you might consider not doing because it'll put you in this energy. But this is coming off as tell the truth. My mom says, tell the truth, Ruth. Tell the truth. Let the information come out. Don't give up. This is coming off as not giving out and working to get whatever it is back so that you can distribute it. Because there's going to be a shortage of truth coming up in the future. There already is when it comes to certain bodies, like authorities and stuff like that. So, what is the advice? The seekers of death. Number 3. 10 of Swords. Definitely going to suck. Four of Cups. Two of Swords. Okay. I think it's telling more about how you might feel than Four of Wands. You guys might benefit from doing some magic. I feel like it goes with the miniature tower card too. You gotta act fast, whatever it is. You might not even realize what's going on until it's over. With the Knight of Swords, also, it's feeling like bearing witness to something that you don't want to see. That's going to kind of hurt. And there's temptation here not to do anything with it, or kind of have it take it from you so that it's suppressed and blocked. It's really coming off though, something that you might take a video of. You might not even realize it until you get home and rewatch the video. Hello, dear. Thank you. Oh my god. Three of Pentacles. Very, very strange. There's a lot of energy of like holding back, holding on, like not something not being seen, something being ignored. And I feel like there's going to be the temptation to allow whatever this is to move along and let somebody else be a hero and stuff like that. And I feel like, okay, that was weird. I feel like whatever this is being given to you for a reason. So the hand of God giving you something. It might be a blessing in disguise, and the temptation you have the temptation to not even like to ignore it and not take it. And the advice is like, whatever this is, it was given to you for a reason. You are there for a reason. That was passed to you. It was like the torch being passed to you, the baton being passed to you specifically. And I feel like you guys are going to be of two minds where, okay, should I do this? Should I not do this? And I feel like the advice is to follow your intuition. What's the star card? Star two of wands. So it looks like it's feeling like whatever this it's coming off as a video that you take of something unpleasant. And you're like, should I release it or shouldn't I release it? I see 1, 2, 3 on my timer. 1, 2, 3, 5. uh you might actually take more than one video of whatever it is. It was the wheel of fortune. I feel like whatever it is, you could possibly go viral, but you're kind of feeling like maybe I should do this. Maybe you're doing something illegal at the time, or maybe you're like you didn't expect to see it, you didn't expect it to happen. I feel like it's something that like just falls into the background of your video. And when you realize what's going on, you're like, I don't want to be a part of this. Um, but I feel like you're bearing witness to something that you may have been specifically meant to see. like it's part of your life purpose to see it and witness it and distribute it so other people can see it. It could be as mundane as seeing somebody get rejected in the background of one of your videos, but it brings awareness to something greater that could help other people, or as big as seeing aliens and you're like, I don't want to post that because they're going to think I'm crazy. That kind of energy. I'm just getting a lot of information. Like, I feel like whatever it is in the beginning, there's the energy of suppression. People are going to try and suppress it. So, for somebody out there, I feel like it's something larger than the mundane. I feel like it's something larger that is like a major truth that needs to be told. And it's something that you might post quick on social media. Maybe you'll post it from a throwaway account, but those things can still be tracked back to you, to people who want to find you. So, um, yeah. With that being said, I feel like the advice here is to do the right thing, whatever that is. Post the video, um, get the information to the people who need to have it. Take, but bear witness and distribute whatever it is. There's something that people need to see that they haven't seen. Maybe even like going to like a fast food franchise or whatever and seeing like people doing something they're not supposed to be doing behind the counter, and you videotape it and you're like, maybe I shouldn't post this because the company's gonna be mad. And then, it could even be an email that you get. And I'm not telling anybody to, lose their job or whatever. Jobs are hard to come by right now. Um, just, do whatever your intuition tells you to do. Hope that made some sense. That was kind of crazy. Never seen that before. Hope that you guys get what you want out of the situation. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And if you guys are so inclined, you can tip and donate. All that information will be down below. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.